June 1st, 2004 garden update. This year I am using shade cloths instead of sheets to block the sun. In one of the beds I have kohlrabi and cabbage. There is also, as you can see, bug netting on there to keep the white moths off. In here is eggplant, and then potatoes in the other raised bed. The middle portion will be planted with lettuce, and then the potato beds, and in the back is shallots and Green Mountain potato onions. In the main garden there will be 2 plots of beans, 4 rows in each plot, and 2 plots of carrots. What's covered up there is beets. The finch have been eating the beet greens, which is why I've had to cover those. Under the shade cloth there, tomatoes were planted today. Then there is the rhubarb patch, golden raspberries, rock, and black raspberries. Along the side of the main garden we have broccoli, and then the potato onions. There are 6 plots of potato onions, 3 plots of garlic, the wild dill that comes up by itself every year, basil, and a half row of kale, and on the end here is fennel. And then chard and beets underneath the netting. And finally, the asparagus plot. And that brings us back to the black raspberries. In the small garden, there are peas where the white fencing is, and then a number of spots where potatoes just came up on their own. That's potatoes and radishes. Then we have cucumbers. This was also planted with cucumbers. And finally, other potatoes that came up on their own. The grapes were cut way back last year. There is a ton of grapes that have been pollinated on them, so we should have a good crop this year. And then under this shade cloth is peppers, more peppers, and itty bitty celery that was planted today. And on this end of the eggplant raised bed is the lettuce bed that has been left to go wild. It has been planted with other greens this year and is less wild